Hello, hello. I am back with another live video. Um, I'd love to say that I'm going to be here every Friday sharing some healthy tips with you, but sometimes my Fridays get busy. But I did it last Friday and I did it this Friday. That's 2 times in a row. So we'll call it Feel Good Friday or something like that. What I can guarantee you is, like I started my last video, when I feel like I have had a revelation and I've learned something and I used to do something back in the day wrong and then I've learned from it and I see other people suffering from it, I just feel totally motivated to share that with other people. And so I actually had a huge revelation when it comes to skincare a couple weeks ago. So as I was sharing part of my story last week, and I was talking about I thought I was born like with allergies and a horrible respiratory system, and it turns out a lot of that had to do with what I was doing to my body. My skin was the exact same way as well. So I was supposedly born with horrible skin. I had eczema. I used to get ringworm, which is fungus growing in your skin. I would have my skin be super, super dry. A lot of times I would scratch my skin until it started to bleed, and I would feel like I need to put lotion or baby oil, Vaseline, whatever on like every 2 hours. And I thought that's just the way it was. At one point in time, I was on medication for acne and it tore up my stomach so much. I was like, that's not even worth it. So I was like, I'd rather just, not deal with that. So again, I thought I was born with horrible skin. But as I continue to research and understand more about changing over to the healthy lifestyle, a lot of the times your skin can react to some of the chemicals that have been allowed into the United States that are banned in Europe. And that could be the reason why your skin is getting so dry. And that could be the reason why you think that you have horrible skin. So way before Young Living, I made the decision to start changing over and to be chemical free. And so I used to be a Bath and Body Works junkie. Every time that they had their buy one get one free sales, you could best believe that I would spend $50 and I would stock up, and that's the only time I bought it. So, but from researching, and I advise everybody to do their own research. Go onto the environmental working group and put in some of the products that you are using. And if the product doesn't come up, put in some of those ingredients and see what toxicity level. And one of the scary parts is a lot of them have hormone disruptors. So that is another issue that I suffered from, is that I was having hormonal issues. So that was one of the reasons why I started making the decision to switch over to be toxic free. So the reason why I was motivated to talk about this today and to share part of my story about this today is because if you guys have been following me, I went to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. And when I went to Las Vegas, I decided I was like really rushed. I'm going to be out of town for 3.5 days. I don't have all of my stuff together. I would have to I'm not going to check a bag. So it's kind of difficult for me to take all of my lotion and body oil and face stuff that I usually use. So I'm just going to take like some toothpaste. I'm going to take a couple of things, and I'm just going to use the soap there at the place that I'm staying at, which was a huge mistake. So by day 3, when I walked out of the shower from using like normal body wash and using soap on my face and soap on my hands, by day 3, I got out of the shower and my skin was like immediately dry. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what used to happen. And it was like a huge light bulb that like, okay, I wasn't born with horrible skin. It definitely was the products I had been using all of my life, because no one had educated me on that, because after 3 days, my skin went back to what it was before. In fact, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like my face even is a lot more broken out than it usually is, because I was not using my normal face cleansing stuff. My neck on both sides is actually a little bit broken out. And this is just from 3 days of going back to using stuff that is not chemical free. So at the end of the day, me being cheap was not worth it. Hi, Charo. At all. I will never make that mistake again. I will go to, you know, CVS and get my little packages of stuff and make sure that I have my chemical free products, because it is what causes, for me, having horrible skin. So as you guys know, I use Young Living. So this is the facial cleanser that I usually use. I didn't use that. I was just using normal soap, and then I used toner, and then we have a nice, amazing little eye cream for under your eyes. And then we have this Cherlume, which is a bright skin brightener. And then we also have some masks. So I'm going to definitely be doing my mask probably like twice, trying to get my skin back together. And then we have some amazing body oils with Young Living as well. So this is what I usually, in the wintertime, I usually use a body oil and then I put lotion on top of it. And then we have some nice little lotion. So next time I go out of town, I will be getting some little bottles. I will be putting those in the little bottles if I'm not going to check it, because again, just 3 days of me not using my all natural products that have had lots of scientific studies, that I've taken those ingredients and put them into the environmental working group, it just destroyed my face. And I've been around people who, and I've heard them say, you know, my skin is so dry, there's nothing I can do, it just gets dry immediately. And when I hear that, I feel for them. And so, like I said, I wanted to, people that are my friends, I wanted to share this information with them, that maybe you don't have horrible skin. Maybe you're putting things on your skin and your body that's making it react. And if you were to try to go, first of all, do your research, go into the environmental working group, put your makeup in there, put your facial cleanser in there, put your lotion in there, and see, you know, what really is the toxicity level of it. And if you're putting stuff on your body that has a high toxicity level and you feel like your skin is reactive and you have horrible skin, try eliminating some of those that have a high toxicity level. Charles, I do use the massage oils on my face too, because they just have like olive oil and clary sage. It's just a heavier oil, so sometimes I do actually use the massage oils on my face. I'm having bad connection. Okay, I just went out for a second. But anyways, thank you everybody that joined me. I saw Vicky, I saw Mary, I saw Shayla, Charo, Kelly, and Amber. Thank you everybody for joining me. Please share this video if you know anyone who has super dry skin or super reactive skin, because that's why I'm here sharing it. Like I said, I didn't even realize until this happened 2 weeks ago how impactful those decisions were in my life, and I just felt like I needed to share it with other people. That again, maybe you don't have super dry skin, maybe you don't have horrible skin, maybe you're unknowingly putting stuff on your skin that's making it react like I was, and maybe you should try something else. So again, get on the environmental working group, do some research, Google dangers of the ingredients that are in there, and share this information with other people, because that's why I do what I do. Like I love having, on a normal basis, before this happened, people come up to me all the time after I go to my sister Dana Mott and I get my facials every 3 months and I'm all in my regimen. People come up to me all the time and tell me I have amazing skin, and I never had that before, and I want everyone else to be able to have that. So that's why I do what I do. I have tons of energy. I feel better than I ever have physically and emotionally, and I want everybody else to feel like that. So if you know someone that needs that, please share this video with them as well. All right, thank you everyone that joined me, and have a wonderful day.